All right, hey guys, we're doing another campaign preparation build. This one is a little different. I already kind of planned, at least something out for it. So overall, we are doing a 40-meter craft. This one is going to do two things. It's going to have anti-air, so these are going to be basically rapid-fire flak turrets, and then I'm also going to have it deploy torpedoes, essentially. So it's an interesting build because it's dual purpose. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started on the actual build. So probably time lapse. Be right back. So the plan is to have this thing be roughly about 10 meters wide. I believe we're at what, 7 now? Nope, that is not the button I want to press. And yeah, I've got a nice little background area set up there. Now, what exactly did I miss? Huh. How do I fix that? Nope. No, that's not gonna do it either. We're just gonna ignore that. Like that didn't happen. What a weird shape. Let's do about that. We'll just hope it works out. Oh, I messed up. Go. So, what we'll do here. There we go. See, it's working. It's not entirely madness. There we go, and then we'll do this. So we're gonna do. This is why you guys don't get me designing the ship parts too often. Okay, that one has to be there, so, which means this has to be here. Although we could actually switch over to like this. Do this. There we go. Do a bit more. Bit of extra stone. Why not? It's not like there's any massive downside to it. It's the AI room. I'm thinking that should be enough. Just because it is... I guess with the AA guns, we need a bit more than I was planning originally. Boop, and boop. Yeah, it's not exactly a beautiful hull, but it's gonna function. Which is what we want. We want it to function. Alright, so these... Yeah, so that is wide enough. Okay, so... Let's go ahead. Seal this up. Oops, not what I want. There we go. Yeah, this is just going to be a solid hunk of armor. So we'll just fill that in nicely. Go. I'm slightly worried about the structural integrity of this thing, but at the same time, it is meant to be fairly cheap to deploy, so... There we go. So let's just go ahead and rip these off now, because we are going to want to be able to see into all these compartments while we're working on them. But yeah, so that is our basic hull design. Let me know how terrible it is, guys. I do appreciate the feedback. Yeah, so that's the AI room. So it's gonna be either 2-3 meter. Yeah. Oh, whatever. Good enough. So I guess we'll start with the AA guns. Actually, let's see. Does this thing float? It's gonna have a hard time of it, but it floats. Okay. that's before the weight of the weapons and anything. Yeah, so propulsion wise, we're probably gonna want something to push it up. See need this force bra. Alright, so sub-objects, 1-axis turrets. Just go ahead, put that in. So these are rapid fire that we're installing, so they are going to be auto belt fed. They're going to be belt fed. Let's just get this mounted. And that's firing piece. Where's the front? Should there be? Oh, yeah, front. Perfect. While we're at that, yes, we did indeed build correctly. Okay, perfect. All right. Always just gotta double check that. That way I don't have to be like, well, we're restarting the video. So let's go ahead. 4-meter barrel evacuator. So the question is, can I use the corners of the pit and still have it rotate? So we'll go ahead and test that. Just via that. So no, we can't use the. Yeah, we can't use the corners. If we use the corners, it doesn't rotate. So this is the actual footprint I have to work with, I think. Which, yeah, isn't bad. Yeah, we can rotate freely. Just set this to 0. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and turn backspace on. Which means we can do that. And do all these. So, what we're going to want to do, because we're using belt fed, so we're going to go like that. Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. How would we ever feed ammo? Never mind. That is a terrible plan. Don't do that, guys. So we can go like this, though. I turn Alt N, that way I don't have to do this. At least save a couple steps. So 1 meter clips. There we go. Actually, this isn't gonna work. Because in order... Yeah, okay, so what I do is just build them in a little bit of a spiral. So just grab this, put it here, 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 and here. And go like this, 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 and this. Feeders can go here, and here, and here, here, and here, here, and here. Perfect. And then we need a 5-way splitter. Oh, sorry, I did it properly. There we go. And it is going to go out in the 4 directions with cooling units. And bring all these online. There we go. And let me just do all these upside down. Go. And then just right. Boop, boop, boop. This is terrible. Dizzying. Okay, so then I need a 6-way. Does that not work? I'm confused. Is the entire purpose not to allow these to connect? So, if that's the case, what I have to do is, I guess, a 5-way splitter. 5-way splitter. And I'm going to do 3 ways. Go. And that's cooler. There we go. Madness. We aren't making use of this bottom layer though, so I should probably make a couple extras. No, because I gotta put the weapons controller on the bottom layer, so let's not build anything down there. Yeah, so let's go ahead and we'll design the actual shell itself as well. We'll put it on this side of the well. Oh, look at that, I imagine. I don't know. We don't have any gauge increasers on this thing. So I'm thinking, we put like 4 barrels. Maybe the spinny these. Yeah, let's leave that spinning for now. It's fine. It's fine. So. Yeah, so we're gonna want lots of flak. There we go. And we're running so flak damage 75. Maybe we shouldn't do 4 barrels. Maybe that's a bad idea. Let's just go to this. Oh! Well, this is a different UI. Find all intakes. Okay. Turn our UI back on, that way we can see. So our loader limit is 489 RPM. Ooh. And our cooling limit is 469. Okay. And if I do this, it's just gonna make it worse. Actually, no. Okay, let's go to 4 barrel. Yeah, that's right around where I want it. Yeah, let's run that. So yeah, we're running 26 gauge. Yeah, 24 millimeter gauge. Which means each shell does 60. It does like no damage. Maybe I should put a gauge increaser or 2 on this. Then again, that's gonna change the balance of it. Alright, so we can get some more coolers in here. So let's do that. Let's just install these. I don't know why I don't have this on. There we go. This 5-way connector. So I can see. Do it up here. Oh, wait. There we go. That increases our cooling successfully. And with that, we can do a gauge increaser, which brings us up to 48 millimeter. Yeah, our cooling is still higher than our loading. So let's go ahead and install another one. I do that. Does that work? Yeah, so that brings us up to 95 millimeters. So let's go ahead and take a look at what it's at. 95. Yeah, 612 flak damage. So that's much better than it was. Honestly, I think we might commit to that. Okay, what's our rate of fire? 260. So maximum fire rate 300. There we go. Now the barrels spin at a decent rate instead of an ungodly speed. Okay, so we gotta armor this turret up, so let's go ahead and start on that. And we do want it to cover a bit larger of an area than it actually does. Seven by 7. The question is, how exactly am I going to do detection on this thing? Oops. Oh, that is a short, stocky little weapon cap. Let's see, if I drop it in the water. Yeah, that turret is going straight down still. Oh, it won't take too much to develop the other stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead, fill this in. So we are going to be... We're basically going to have 2 storage sections. One for ammunition, one for materials proper. I do want this thing to function essentially as a transport vehicle, because it's not like we're going to constantly need it deployed, so... I also realized I haven't really left anywhere for torpedoes, so we might actually just leave this thing as an AA. An AA material moving device. Let's see. Your materials require 370 materials per minute. Okay. That's actually not much. That will... Yeah, that covers it immediately. Then we'll put 1 extra down. There we go. And that'll allow us to kind of armor it up a bit more than planned. There we go. Let's seal that section up nicely. So this is our other spot for our turret. So we'll just go ahead, hop onto this one. Prefab. No, not prefab. Sub-objects mode. Save the current sub-object as 5x5 AA. Apparently caps lock is currently on. There we go. Actually, I think what I'm going to have to do, hit backspace, we're going to install this one 2 blocks up from the other one. We can't actually do. Objects. Yes, this. Just because if we install it slightly higher, it does change the angles on it. And yeah. So, it also gives us the ability to do something, because I want those torpedoes. I want this thing firing torpedoes. Let's just go ahead, make some modifications to the ship itself. Let's seal up this when we have the chance. Go. Actually, I guess looking at this thing's design, we can actually go in one. Just do like that. It only uses to there. Oh, that's what I want. Go. So let's just test that theory. Just to be 100% sure that I'm right. I appear to be wrong. This is why we test things. Yep. I just misdo that last time. You get a little exposed spot on the back there when it rotates. Just rotate it around to 0. Yeah, so we're gonna make some modifications to it actually. Come on, there we go. Yeah, so I just want to add just a bit of a skirt. There we go. It doesn't hurt to have it, and I'd rather be surprised when the skirt blocks some random shot than when it gets bounced or gets just like knocked off entirely. So let's go ahead and do it again on this one. Go. Perfect. Alright, so let's go back to the base of the ship itself. And may as well make it look a bit the same style. Go. Oh, it's kind of ugly, but it'll function. Alright, so let's go ahead, design the AI on this thing. So it's not gonna, before we do that, let's go ahead. Show me non-structural stuff. Let's go ahead, web controllers for both of these. We need receivers. And we're going to need fail-safe, that way they don't shoot each other. Just pop them in there. Probably shouldn't have Alt-N turned on for that. Yeah, got 2 fail-safes. There we go. Alright, so that does that. So, design for the AI. I'm going to want Alt-N on this one. Alright, heads. Yeah, now, because overall, we don't need a ton of stuff for this one. It doesn't need to be super smart. Like, this is probably all the AI we need. So just go ahead, seal her up. And engine, because we basically just need a small engine. Like, this is not something that needs some huge engine, so I'm just gonna go ahead and build it. Pop this out. Pop that out. Yeah, actually, I might as well leave those in. Nice little armor pieces. So we want crankshafts. No. You telling me I put that backwards? I did. Now we're just going to do air cylinders. And we're just going to do injectors. Because I don't care about the fuel efficiency. Yeah. That is basically what we're gonna do. There we go. Some 2 meters. Because that gives us 1600 power, which is a decent amount. We're not exactly... I wanted 2 of those, but... So I just want to do a rudder and some hydrofoils. More hydrofoils actually at the front. Sync is going to have pitch issues, so go ahead, install a small one. It's right up here, right there. It's a pitch, and I'm not too worried about roll on this thing. Probably should be more worried than I am, but it's not. I just taken the like, he'll be fine. Right for this one. Alright, so now I do want to add a little bit more here. Just to fit with the aesthetic we've already established with our fleet. That actually might interfere with the rotation this turn. So I'm going to do it anyway. That. Go. Drop them in the water. He sinks real bad. Alright, okay, so let's actually program the AI. Actually turn it on. AI's on this side. Alright, So you are just gonna circle. That's your entire job. Just circle. You're a ship. Please act like one. Please make use of the pitch controls. Your ideal angle is like 5, I guess. I don't know. You like water. Not allowed to reverse. Alright, be free. Yeah, I already gave him God mode. I think we might need at least a little bit of roll control. What do you guys think? Just scrapes the bottom of a Corvette. That's maybe actually not a good place to put caps lock. Alright, so let's go ahead. Grab these. Where's the center mass? Here? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Set these to roll. Perfect. Then I do just also want this thing. I don't want you to do anything except for just constantly keep us afloat. Maybe I made you too strong. Maybe you're a little too big. But let's do 1.5. I think that I should install the rudder a little higher up. Like here. I think if I do that, it'll mess with the roll less. Alright, so we haven't installed the torpedo system yet. But I want to do a little bit of a test of him. So, turn Corvette's weapons off. Make that. Oh, wait, we don't have any detection systems at all yet. Huh. So, I guess we'll install some detection on this. It'll have to be somewhere on the back, or we could do it on like one of the turrets. Huh. I guess we'll do it on the taller turret. Just carve a little hole in his head. Throw down a connector. And there was. Oh! Also, just show me just the pieces that are, relevant. Okay, so yeah, there is open space here and here. So go ahead, pull this off. I can do this. Put this here. Alt and off. This here. That there. There we go. Now we can actually do things with the AI. So I'm gonna do. It's a little risky, actually, now that I think about it, but it's okay. We'll do radar gimbal, laser rangefinder, and a 7-meter Coincidence finder. Or coincidence. And then a 360 camera on top. And nope, not sonar. Sonar would be useless. Yeah, because it's not like it has to like perfectly find the enemy. It just has to fairly accurately find the enemy. So let's go ahead, stick a little piece of heavy armor on here and here and here. There we go. I'm sure that's not going to be terrible. Teleprocessing power 16. We only need 7, so we have twice what we need. That's fine. Alright, so free the camera. Go ahead. Give me 5 dusters. It's 1 down. You know, we should probably make those shells have, like, timers on them. Now that I think about it. So otherwise we have to actually land the hit. Ship? Ship, do you have too much recoil? I think he has too much recoil. Go ahead and just double down on our rollers. Okay, so allows the automatic setting. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Here. And then we'll modify the APS. So we've got, I guess I'd rather do a little bit of this. Yeah, let's do timed fuses on all of you. Man, they have a lot to work through. Okay, so clear clips. I understand that means you're gonna have to reload, but it's fine. Clear clips. There we go. That's nice. It's better. So we should probably use the PIDs. Actually, I kind of want to just use it for yaw. That way we don't turn as fast, which should help us slow stuff down. I just wanted to turn a little more smoothly. Are you still reloading? Is that what's going on? Alright, so go ahead. Yeah, 5, 5, 3 of those, 2, 3 of those, whatever. Spawn them in. Let's take some shots. It's probably too many. I probably spawned too many, guys. Are you still reloading? I'm assuming we're still reloading at this point. This thing is just not managing to keep headline. Huh. Oh, we're short on fuel. That's what's going on, guys. So let's just go ahead, throw down a pair of fuel tanks. I have to expand the engine a little bit, actually. Using more fuel. This one, right? This one. There we go. This a auto junction. Perfect. Get this cylinder online. Just do this. T-junction. These are like not ideal building conditions. Like, I feel like there's a lot of explosions. There we go. Not enough cooling, cylinder can overheat. Is that the case for all of you? It is. You're currently overheating even. Alright. Well. There. Can I put a radiator directly on a cylinder? Is that a thing? It is. Perfect. That fixes those two at least. Let's go ahead and pull that one off. We'll move the fuel. Go. Yeah, so that prevents overheating. Gives us a lot more power. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, switch these over to large ones. Set their power to 2. Should do it. Let's set this in the middle of the run. Maybe we're overwhelming engines a bit. Oh, right, we're short on fuel. That's the issue. I forgot I made that issue. Oops. Just go ahead, be viable. Perfect, there we go. Are you stuck, or are you aiming at something else? I can't tell. two here, 2 here. The weapon itself is definitely fairly effective, it would seem. This one's definitely jammed, so that means I'm going to take some modifications to this. Or is it catching on here? No. He's definitely just catching on that. Can't really do anything about that. So AI's got control of it. If the AI's got control of it and it's jammed. Oh, the barrel. The barrel hits back here. Okay. Huh. That was this APS shell we have. The barrel length is only 1.8 meters. So let's go ahead. Make that change. Pull the barrel off. Stick W1 on instead. There we go. Question is, does that affect accuracy? Okay, so 0.26 in accuracy. 0.26. Yeah. We'll keep the longer barrel on this one just because it does increase accuracy a little bit. What a silly little ship. Okay, so I think we're gonna end it there. I'm pretty happy with this thing as an anti-air, anti-air vehicle. It sunk all of those airships, like all of them are gone. And we ended up with a cost of 48,000. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Wait, what? Campaign based. No, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. Where is he? Where are you? There you are. Alright, let's go ahead. Pause time. Yeah, 13.4. 58. Yeah, overall, 48,539. Uses a lot of materials on weapons and engines. Yeah, no, it's firepower 29. Alright. So, this is our second. Oh, let's fill that in really quickly. Because otherwise, this is not gonna work out. It's gonna drive me nuts. Let's just fill these in. There we go. But yeah, so that is our new anti-aircraft, I guess, light cruiser. I don't know. It's not like super armored or I don't know the names. I'm just making them up. Yeah, so this is our nice little anti-air light cruiser. Hopefully you guys like it. If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments. It is a little while until we actually start the campaign, as I do have to design quite a few more ships. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.